When I came into a new teacher's classroom to model a writing lesson for her, I've noticed that one of her students looked frustrated. He was breathing heavily and he was pounding on the desk with his fist. It looked to me like it was not happening for the first time, and the students knew that something worse was coming. The teacher did her best to keep students calm and focused. However, the noise that the student was making and his heavy breathing was very distracting and concerning for the teacher, for the students, and for me as well. However, within a couple of minutes, what could have turned into a total disaster ended up with the student getting back to work and having a very successful day. Stay with me and you will learn what I did to help the student. Hello and welcome to Albina Family Relationship Coaching. I'm Albina Terpetska, an educator with a master's degree, a neurolinguistic programming practitioner, and a family coach. So when I noticed the student in the state that he was in, I immediately came up to him, got to his level, and put my hand on his shoulder. I asked him to breathe. Simply breathe with me. And I guided him through this technique that I'm going to teach you, which is called box breathing. It is also known as square breathing. I asked him to take a deep, slow breath with me on a count of 4. As we are doing that, I asked him to focus on his body, what he was feeling in his lungs. Feel how his lungs were filling up with air. Next, I asked him to hold that breath at the top with me. And when we did, I asked him to pause at the bottom. So the reason why the technique is called box breathing or square breathing is because it does look like a structure of a square. We inhale, we pause at the top, that's a pause, then we exhale and we pause at the bottom. So we are drawing that square with our breathing. Just doing that for less than 2 minutes helped the student to calm down, become more focused, and get back to what he was doing in class. This technique is not only used by professionals who work with children, but also you ask Navy SEALs, police officers, and nurses, people who want to stay focused and concentrated, perform better, as well as relieve stress. That's why this is a great technique to use with your child when your child is struggling with stress or other strong feelings. This technique will not only help your child to calm down, but also to connect with his or her body and emotions, which will allow them to get to know themselves better. So go ahead and use this technique next time when your child is experiencing strong emotions, and notice how effective it is. Please also share this video with other parents who can use this technique to help their children. Like this video and click that bell button to be notified every time when I post a new video. Keep learning and growing. I will see you in my next video.